Alright, so this is System Test 26. This is System Test 26. Not Requested System Test 26, just System Test 26. And the reason this is a system test, well, it's because obviously I'm going to be doing the entire system. And this is probably going to be relatively short because I know, well, I talk a lot, which is probably not obvious right there. And, well, nothing much else to say, so let's get started. First off, we are seeing the Firelight BG12S. This is the BG12S, as this does not have the push and pull down functionality, as most of you guys know. Now, I know I was selling this BG12S. Now, I decided against that for a few reasons. One, I've given a lot of abuse, unfortunately, and the lock does not work. It's kind of worn down a little bit. You can see this little scratch right there. And, well, it's not a huge deal. I was only putting this for about $10 or something relatively cheap. So, I guess I'll just keep it for now. And it will be in the request, I'll put it back in the requested system test form. Which, if you want to request a system test, please do so. Also, I'm going to get into what I'm going to say next, but let's go on to the next pulsation, which is the BG8, and the BG12, which has not changed from the last system test. And we have the panel. And now, you're seeing that there's a new trouble, one on NAC 3, and I'll explain why, and also on NAC 2. Sorry, Zone 2. Zone 2 is the BG8, which has wire leads as opposed to terminals. So I cannot put a resistor in there, so that's why there's a trouble on Zone 3. Sorry, Zone 2. And same smoke detector and same smoke detector, which I can't put resistors in. So up here we got the SpectrAlert Classic, the P2475. And right next to that we got the System Sensor Advanced SPSR, which is a speaker strobe, but speaker strobe is, well, it's now just a strobe. Plus it protrudes more outward this way, so it's kind of not sitting on the back box that great. I think you kind of know what I mean. And right next to that we got the System Sensor SpectrAlert Classic, the SC2430W. I'm pretty sure I got that model number right, but yeah. And it's the SpectrAlert Classic ceiling mount, and that's the SpectrAlert Classic horn strobe. Non-ceiling mount, wall mount. And yeah, so why am I making this system test when I could be doing a requested system test? Well, the reason why is because I'm going to be selling my SpectrAlert Classics. Well, I'm going to try to sell. Okay? I'm going to try to sell the SpectrAlert Classics. I'm selling both SpectrAlert Classics. This one and the P2410. So once this video is done, I will probably put it in the link below. And you can check them out. There are a few issues with it. Obviously the mounting bracket does not work, meaning I have to tape it on there. And it's kind of cosmetically damaged. Also, the strobe doesn't work for some reason. And I just found this out when I was trying to test this out. So, if you want to get the horn working, you technically have to use... Well, you have to take the horn and the strobe. You have to wire it like it's a horn strobe, but... Yeah. Maybe I'll show you what I mean when I'm done. But yeah, that's about it. And also, I'm also doing a SpectrAlert Classic is because I know a lot of you guys, you guys say that the SpectrAlert Classic sounds like the Wheelock NS on FWR, which is what this panel unfortunately produces. But yeah. So, I am going to be doing the iPhone. But first I gotta turn up the fan. Which I did explain why before, as I think his YouTube user FastCSX explained. Yeah, I use the fan to drain out the noise, and we do have a dog who, she's older. She's 11, so yeah, and of course the neighbors. But it's okay to clarify. I clarify a lot too, so no problems there. All right, so we're gonna do this system test. I will do my best to make this quick, but can't guarantee everything. But you know what I mean. So, and the system is on code 3. While the NS is already on its default continuous, the panel's coding it to code 3. So, alright, the iPhone's on, and we're going to pull BG12S. I'm going to do this quick. 3, 2, 1. As you see, we got audible silence because both of the NACs were set to non-silenceable. We got both of the strobes flashing. And if I don't mention it that often, don't watch this if you have strobe epilepsy. So yeah. Alright, so now we're going to do the BG8 in 3, 2, 1. And the BG12. Now all the pull stations are pulled. Well, I just reset that. So now I need to reset the BG8. It's a little hard to do with one hand because, well, we'll see. Hey, we did it. Alright. And what the heck? We'll do this next time. Okay. And reset. Alright, now real quickly we're going to set this on to continuous, which is going to be really raspy and really annoying. That's all I can say. So, yeah, let me just set the iPhone down. Alright, so, let me attempt to do this, which is not that easy. I gotta put this jumper in. This panel does have a little issue, but I don't entirely know why, but it's no big deal. Alright, so NAC 1 is a SpectrAlert, and we're going to change that to continuous. And now it should work, so we can take out the jumper, put it back this position, trying not to be so shaky. Apologies for my persistent anxiety. Well, I mean, if you didn't see, I was kind of shaking the jumper, because I'm a little jumpy. Ha ha ha. Alright. Alright, so now we're going to do the drill button. And I thought I'd shut you up, but okay, let's just do it. Wow. That was extremely raspy. And loud too. Let's pull the BD plug. Alright, so that is the end of the system test. 26. I'm going to turn down the fan so you can hear me. Which you still can't hear me, but... Okay. Now I gotta shut the panel. Alright, hopefully that worked. So, that, again, is the end of the system test. So, as mentioned, if I did mention this in the comments of System Test 25, if you do want to request a system test, please be wary of if you choose mechanical horns, because like I demonstrated with the SpectrAlert Classic, it doesn't really sound that great on FWR. So, just be very careful with that. I mean, the NS sound fine. I mean, what I'm trying to say is, if you're going to request a system test, for now, request electronic devices, meaning stuff like the Wheelock NS, the SHG, the Commander 3, yeah, basically, for now, unless you want to hear the thing on FWR, just be very wary of that. But yeah, I am going to do a fix where I might be able to do, I might be able to output filter DC to devices that really sound better. And of course, the video stopped. What I was going to say was, yeah, mechanical devices don't sound that great on FWR. They sound fine on filtered DC. What I'm trying to say is I'm going to get a device that might be able to stop this that might be able to bring filtered DC to the devices. And that little trick was by Zachary Fleck. So yeah, it's this little doohickey called a DC to DC converter. So I'm going to try to obtain that, and hopefully it works. I'm really hoping it works, because if that, well, it should work. Because there's that, or I could add batteries to the panel, which batteries are expensive, and on top of that, it also adds a little weight. Forgot to mention, this panel is kind of heavy. It's not as heavy as the Federal Signal panel that I had, but it's a hefty more than 20 pounds. So adding batteries might, bring 5 more pounds or something, but I mean, I feel kind of confident that this panel will stay on this board, but you know what I mean. I just like to think one step ahead. But all in all, again, thank you guys for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next requested system test or whatever video I make. And again, keep subscribing. That live chat will come very soon, hopefully. Once we hit us 100 subscribers. And I'm FireAlarm1234. Goodbye.